Welcome students of class 11. Today I will discuss on the some mathematical expression from the unit that is thermodynamics. Last day we have discussed on the what is enthalpy, that is heat content and its mathematical expression H is equal to U plus PV, where U is equal to the internal energy and PV is the another term, it is known as the work done. PV, that is pressure into volume change, it is the work done. Now we have also derived that the change in internal energy at constant volume, that is QV equal to delta U. Now next we have to derive that the internal energy change in internal energy at constant pressure, that means relation of pressure with change in internal energy. To derive that, first of all assume that the system having initial state and final state, and the energy in the initial state is U1 and final state it is U2. So 1 is symbolized for the initial and 2 is symbolized for the final state. Now the Q, that is the heat content, heat is absorbed by the system, so here Q is positive, and work is done by the system. So from the notation of thermodynamics or symbol from the thermodynamics, it is negative, that is EV will be with negative sign. So here the equation is equal to U equal to Q plus W. This is the basic equation. Now we know Q and W equal to PdV or PV. Now as work is done by the system, then the symbol of PV becomes negative. So it is the expression. Now so U2, that is final, that is equal to Q2 minus PV2 minus PV2, and U1 equal to Q1 minus PV1, as pressure is constant, change of U with at constant pressure, change of U at constant pressure. It is the heading. Now we have to take the difference, that is U2 minus U1 equal to Q2 minus Q1 minus PV2 plus PV1. U2 minus U1 is equal to Q2 minus Q1 minus PV2 plus PV1. Now U2 minus U1 minus PV2 equal to Q2 minus Q1 plus P into V2 minus V1 plus P into V2 minus V1. Make this as minus. So minus, that is minus, yes, minus P into V2 minus V1. Now this is delta U, it is QP, that is delta Q, minus P into V2 minus V1. It is the expression, that is delta U, change in delta U is equal to QP minus P into V2 minus V1. Now arranging it QP is equal to delta U plus P into V2 minus V1, that is delta U plus PV2 minus PV1, right? Now delta U equal to PV2 minus PV1, sorry, here we have to take this approximation, that is U2 minus U1, here not delta but U2 minus U1. Now arrange it, that is U2 plus PV2 minus U1 plus PV1, that is equal to H is equal to U plus PV. It is the expression of from the heat content, that is H2 minus H1, that is delta H. So change in internal change in heat content at constant pressure, change in heat content at constant pressure is equal to delta H, that is the change in enthalpy in Q, and change in Q at constant volume equal to U. So this is the two relation, that is QV equal to delta U and QP equal to delta H. It is the two thermodynamic equation, that is QV equal to delta U and QP equal to delta H. So here it is the from the first law of thermodynamics, and then expanding it and then using by two in the two state system are in two states, then we get the equation. Next one, we have to derive the relation between del H and del U. We have to derive del H and del U, that is the relation between enthalpy and internal energy. To derive this, let us assume that there is a mixture of gases. Mixture of gases undergoes such kind of changes because liquid and solid having very little change in their volume, and so we have to take the two condition, that is there is the pressure and temperature is constant. So first of all, it is mixture of gases, and number two, that is pressure temperature constant. So here the ideal gas equation must be followed. Now start with that. Suppose at initial state in a number of moles of reactant, and final state in B number of mole of product, right? And in a and also at the volume, that is VA and VB. VA and VB are the volume. So we have to put the ideal gas equation, that is PVA equal to NART and PVB equal to NBRT. Now P into VB minus VA equal to NB minus NA RT. So P delta V is equal to NG into RT, or delta N into RT. Delta N into RT, keep it reserved. That is, this is equation 1. That is P delta V equal to N delta N RT. In the next form, we will know that in the second step, we have to take the approximation that del H equal to del U plus P delta V. Now, just we assume prove that del U plus P delta V equal to del N RT. So, del H equal to del N del U plus del N RT. It is also a mathematical expression for thermodynamic equation. So by these equation we can derive or can solve some mathematical problem regarding this chapter. Now next point, that is the two property of the parameters, that is extensive property and intensive property. Extensive and intensive. The extensive property which changes with mass, or which depends on the sample size or the system size is comes under the extensive property. And intensive property that have no change on the sample size or the system or the mass, then it is goes with the intensive property. What are the examples of extensive property? That is mass, volume, and internal energy, that is U, and enthalpy, H, entropy. These are all extensive property. And intensive property, that is temperature, is intensive property. Another one, that is density. It is also an intensive property. Now another one property, that is composite, that is derived by the ratio between two extensive properties. Example, that is density. Density equal to mass by volume. This is extensive and it is also extensive. It is a intensive property. So the ratio of two extensive property is generally as an intensive property, and it is also called a composite property. So this is the extensive, intensive and composite property, and we derive two mathematical form of thermodynamic parameters. On the next class we will discuss on the heat constant, that is Cp, Cv, etc. Thank you.